The highly creative personality type known for inspiring others through their kind-hearted selflessness, there's no question as to why the INFP is considered the ideal personality type. However, because of their introverted, rich inner world that allows them to escape the dull side of life, they tend to hold back some of their most inner thoughts and tendencies, not to mention their most surprising secrets. Welcome back, Psychos. In today's video, we'll be revealing the 12 surprising secrets of the INFP personality type. But first, have you liked and subscribed to our channel? Go ahead and be sure to click the notification bell while you're there, so you will never miss one of our videos. Alright, let's jump right into it. Number 1. They express themselves through creativity. For an INFP personality type, creative expression is their main outlet of emotions and feelings. This personality type sometimes isn't able to fully articulate their personal feelings to friends and family, but they can easily create a meaningful masterpiece that allows them to fully immerse themselves in their own unique emotional experience. Luckily, most INFPs have the innate ability to excel at writing, music, and other forms of creative expression, so it's safe to say that they have an effective system. Number 2. Without passion, they can easily become uninterested. Without some type of inspiration behind their day-to-day life, the INFP can easily become uninterested and may even begin taking measures to slowly remove themselves from the seemingly boring situation, goal, project, or even relationship. Because this introverted personality type thrives on emotions and meaning, they require a certain type of emotional intensity and meaning in order to feel truly fulfilled in what they're doing. They use this need for passion as the driving force to some of their biggest life decisions, like whether or not to marry someone or stay within the career of their choice. Number 3. They are unstoppable when they do feel passionate. On the bright side of things, when an INFP has the passion and drive towards something, they are truly unstoppable. Usually their passion comes from a humanitarian perspective because they are so in tune with others' emotions and therefore consistently feel inclined to help people in need. The INFP feels true satisfaction when the work they're putting in is contributing to the overall greater good of humanity, guided by their hearts rather than the materialistic things in life. Number 4. They make decisions based on what feels right for them. With such high morals and values, the INFP relies on their own feeling judgment when making decisions. In fact, compared to the other 15 personality types, this type is known to be truly deeply in tune with their personal values because of their dominant mental function being introverted feeling. They may not be able to provide logical reasonings for their choices, which can actually cause some criticisms from people around them who do require outside facts to be part of their own decision-making process. Number 5. They prefer simple living. Although certain life experiences can impact the INFP desire for how they like to live, most often this personality type prefers the simplistic way of life. They value nature and the pure essence of what life has to offer and usually use this compassion as a drive to travel, explore, and broaden their horizons. They'd much rather take the scenic detour rather than the luxury fast track in life, so vacations, designer clothes, and status relationships just aren't a priority for this type, although they can understand why others would be drawn to that way of living. Number 6. They excel at providing emotional healing for others. With their deep understanding of emotions, their empathetic nature, and their ability to see things from a unique perspective, the INFP is the ultimate healer personality type. They have an inner drive to heal conflicts for others and mediate negative situations, even when sacrificing their own mental well-being and sanity. They can easily put themselves in the shoes of people who are struggling, which gives them the passion to find a solution. However, this quality can quickly become draining as they don't set boundaries around their caring qualities. Which brings us to number 7. They often put their own needs on the back burner. While INFPs go about their lives worrying about others and trying to navigate solving other people's problems, their own personal needs and wants can be pushed aside. Although this quality allows them to be amazing emotional healers, it can leave them feeling unfulfilled in their day-to-day life. It's not unlikely for an INFP to find themselves in one-sided conversations as a dumping ground for everyone else's emotional baggage. Luckily, by retracting and spending some much-needed time alone, the INFP can recharge and release their own emotions through their creative expressions. Number 8. They are introverted leaders. Although they don't like being in the spotlight or taking all the credit that they're due, INFPs lead through their infectious inspiration. They tend to think up the greatest ideas when they're alone in their daydreams and tend to live quiet and simple lives. However, this doesn't mean they don't use their inspiration to lead others. In fact, INFPs can be powerful leaders when they tap into their sense of passion, drive for meaning, and natural ability for profound creative expressions. They easily demonstrate goodwill and kind-heartedness, which sets a great example for the people who look up to them as a role model. Number 9. They offer compassion to people who don't return it. INFPs, like Princess Diana or Kurt Cobain, demonstrate their personality type's obligation for helping others by offering unconditional compassion. However, this highly valued trait isn't always in their best interest. INFPs feel obligated to help others regardless of how the other person views them in return. With such strong empathy, this personality type can even feel guilty for simple matters like turning down a salesperson or sending food back at a restaurant that isn't up to par. Although they understand the logic behind the situation, their empathy takes over. Number 10. They are picky when it comes to their inner circle. INFPs are known to be extremely loyal and wonderful friends, and anyone who befriends them would be considered lucky. Since the source of all INFP decisions are from their own personal values and morals, they hold high expectations for the people they let in. Not just anyone will do. Their introverted nature already calls for this personality type to prefer a smaller group of close friends compared to a vast social circle. But in order to make the cut, INFPs look for people who share similar open-mindedness and motives. They require deep emotional intimacy with their loved ones, especially in romantic partnerships and family dynamics. Number 11. They are constantly mentally validating themselves. High standards and seemingly low self-esteem, INFPs know what they deserve, but have a hard time actually reaching out and claiming it for themselves. The internal chatter of this introverted personality type is like a battle between continuously switching "I'm not sure if this is a right move" to "I'm on the right track, just keep going." Their perfectionism nature can drive them to poke holes in their high expectations for themselves by self-convincing that they are worthy of the best, but then stop with a hesitancy to take the first step in fear that it is not in their best interest and doubting their capabilities. Number 12. They procrastinate. Much like their extroverted counterparts, the INFP is known to procrastinate until the task absolutely needs to be done. Their perfectionist nature and tendency to constantly feel the need to validate themselves and their work are partially to blame. They can spend hours, days, weeks, and even months to get going on a project that they're passionate about. And if there's no passion involved, that task may never see the light of day. Even when they feel a sense of purpose for their actions, they need to constantly remind themselves of why they need to complete a task in order to stay fully motivated. Being that passion is the only saving grace that can override their intense procrastinating thought patterns. So, are you an INFP personality type? If so, do you relate to these 12 secrets? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to leave us a like, share this video with your friends, and also subscribe to the channel for more psycho videos.